It's Super Wildcard Weekend.
He lost the game, but they did cover. A Bull Bulls on minutes.
Welcome back to the Around the Block Sports Show. This is the greatest episode of the year. We always show out for this episode. We got the Super Bowl picks. It's been a long road, a long journey. We've picked all the games since like week 5, basically, in and out. And, it's been a close one. I think I'm up by like 10 picks maybe.
Yeah, that's what the scorebook says.
That's what the scorebook says.
Well, this game's worth 20,000.
Yeah,
so.
This is worth all the marbles, definitely. So let's get right into it.
And we do have a lot of picks within this game as well.
Yes.
We know betting is
it's all the props.
Betting is very popular during the Super Bowl, so we got some fun ones planned for you guys.
Okay. So, the big one. Actually, no, let's start off with the little one. So, I need to look these props up.
I have one. What color Gatorade will be dumped on the winning coach? We did this last year. You were right last year.
What did I say?
Last year was blue.
I did say blue. I'm going to have to go with... I'm feeling it's an orange team versus a blue team. I'm going to have to go with, you pick first, I don't know.
I'm going to go with Glacier Cherry, which is a very white, clear flavor. I think that would be pretty
interesting. Glacier Ice.
No, it's Glacier Cherry, I think. But anyway, it'll be white coming out of an orange Gatorade bucket.
Okay. That's a good one. I'm going to have to go, it's hard. I'm going to have to go with the underdog here. Purple.
Wow.
Purple. I just see the purple. It's dumped on Joe Burrow's head. Joe Burrow colored head.
I saw a TikTok like purple's like one of the worst flavors, so they're not going to drink it. They're going to dump it on their coat. So I like that pick.
That's a good pick. It's an underdog.
Yeah.
Good value at that pick.
Yeah.
Okay, next. Heads or tails? It's a tough one.
Tails never fails. I'm going to go with tails.
I'm going to have to go with heads.
Oh, wow.
Heads, I'm
Heads always pulls ahead.
Yeah, they always do win. I'm gonna have to go with heads. I think that just heads it's the way to go on this one. The coin, like I heard it might be weighted a little bit towards the heads direction, so definitely gonna want to look into some tampering in the line.
Who will win the coin toss if it is heads?
I'm gonna go. So the Bengals are the away.
The Rams are the away team.
The Rams are the away team, so they get the call.
Aaron Donald calls it.
Win the coin toss, and they're gonna defer.
Okay.
They're gonna call heads. Eric Weddle's gonna call heads.
I like Eric Weddle as well, calling the coin. He knows his probability. He stepped away from the game a little bit. He worked on his math. I'm going with Eric Weddle. He calls heads. Actually, no, he calls tails because I said it would be tails.
So next we got the Star Spangled Banner national anthem, right?
Yep.
So it's a good one here.
What's the over under this year? 2 minutes?
Well, no, I think it's less. I forget who's performing it, but they said something like this person they're a speedy one with the national anthem. But it is their moment. It's the one. So we're just gonna call it like 140.
I'm gonna go with over 2 minutes, 2:08, in a rousing rendition of the Star Spangled Banner. Patriotism is shown at SoFi Stadium.
I'm gonna take the over as well, but under 2 minutes.
Interesting.
Over 140, under 2 minutes between that gauntlet right there. It's gonna be a quick one. This time. So what else? What else do we have? Joe Burrow over under 273.5 passing yards.
I'm gonna hit the over because I'm probably gonna go with the Bengals sneak peek. For those of you who are watching the rest of the episode.
Whoa. How about this? Evan McPherson over under 2.5 field goals made.
If he makes 3 field goals, he's the all-time postseason field goal leader. I'm gonna go with the over for Evan. He's the new king, and rightfully so.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go. Yeah, with over.
I have one.
That kind of sucks because then it's gonna be a mid game, but whatever.
Who will score the first touchdown?
The first touchdown. It's gonna be Kelsey. No, that's a good pick though.
Jason Kelsey on the Philly special.
No. It's gonna be a handoff to Fournette. No. I don't know. It's definitely not going to be the Bengals, I'll tell you that. With 100%, I'm putting my life savings on the Rams to score the first touchdown. It's definitely going to be like Sony Michel because like no one cares.
I've been holding my smile this whole time. I'm going to go with the defensive touchdown. The announcers are going to go
It's 80.
crazy. It's going to be... It's going to be Jesse Bates, pick 6. The crowd goes nuts. That old grandpa, he's in the stands. He starts crying. Jesse
Okay.
Bates, first touchdown.
I like that. Now, next, we have Cooper Kupp. Longest reception over or under 27.5 yards.
Easy over. I
Easy
think we're going to
over.
get a deep downfield Cup to the end zone.
I'm gonna go
touchdown.
under. I
Interesting.
think that there's gonna be over under 101. I'm making that number
Wow.
up. Receiving yards for Cooper Kupp.
I'm going to go with the over again.
I'm gonna go with the over on a lot of slants, a lot of crossers.
Michael
he has,
Thomas.
he has a lot of grit.
Gritty?
He's gritty. Over under. Yeah, I'm gonna take the over on that one. What else do we got?
Who is leading at the half?
Who's leading at the half? That's a good one. It's gonna be the Rams. I know for a fact, 100%.
I also like the Rams leading
It's
at
gonna
the
be
half.
the Rams to lead at halftime.
20-14. My prediction.
Nah, it's gonna be. No, not. Wait, it's gonna be. Let me do the math for a second. It's gonna be 13-3
Wow, interesting.
Rams at half.
They
Joe
know that
Burrow's-
score.
He's gonna need to pull out something magical in the second half.
The Rams know
So,
that score in the Super Bowl.
Let's move to our pick here. So the spread is 4.5 in favor of the Los Angeles Rams.
I love the Bengals, and I'm gonna go with the Bengals. I really like Cincinnati. They bring it home, the championship. Joe Burrow is going to Disney World.
Interesting. You know, Joe Burrow, the kid, he's good.
He
He's
is
very
good.
good. That
Uh,
defense,
Uh,
that Rams defense is next level. I'm gonna have to go with the Los Angeles Rams by the spread. That's 4.5 points, and they're gonna take it. Now, who is going to be the Super Bowl MVP?
I'm gonna continue with my guy Jesse Bates. That pick 6 is huge. He gets a couple tackles for a loss. Jesse Bates plus 3,000 MVP. I'm going with him. If I say it, we better have 1 million subscribers by the end of this episode.
That's true. We're calling it. You know, good value at Aaron Donald plus 1,800. If you're picking the Rams here, but I'm gonna have to go with Frat Stafford. He's that guy. He's the man. He came from Detroit struggling, and he's helped 2 receivers get the 2 most prolific seasons in NFL history. What else do we have? What other props do we got?
How many songs will be in the halftime show? Over, under 6.
There's definitely an answer to that, like somewhere online, but whatever. I don't know the answer.
Over,
so
under 6.
I'm gonna have to go with. Oh, that's a good line. I feel like that's right. I would want to push, but I'm gonna go with 5. So under. I'll take the under.
I'm gonna go with 8. They skip through some of these songs quickly. They play one for 2 seconds and then they move to the next one. That's just musician technicality right there.
That's a good one. What else? Anything else?
I guess who is going to Disney World? I kind of said Joe Burrow, but I'm also gonna go with Jesse Bates because he is the Super Bowl MVP.
he's gonna go to Disney
Yeah.
World. I have a good one. What Rams defense? 1.5 turnovers. Over or
Like they
under?
force turnovers?
Yeah, they force turnovers. The Rams defense.
I'm going to go with 1, so I'm going to go the under. They get a strip sack on Burrow. You know Burrow's been sacked a ton this season. He led the league in getting sacked due to his terrible line.
That's true.
Leonard Floyd gets in there. He gets the ball free, and the Rams take momentum. But the Bengals will win this game.
I can see that. I'm going with 2. A strip sack by A Disney. And it's got to be a pick to Jesse Bates. No, that's the other way. But
I was just going to ask Bengals next.
yeah, those 2. So on top of that, with the Will there be a defensive touchdown? Jesse Bates is gonna score.
I already answered. Jesse Bates, 76-yard pick six. The crowd goes crazy. The SoFi Stadium roof blows into San Diego Harbor. Yeah, it's physically possible.
That's a classic. What else we got here? How many times
I know what you're
over or
gonna
under?
ask, Chris Collins.
5.5 is the number. Or we'll make it 4.5 times. Will Chris Collinsworth say, "Now here's a guy"?
I'm gonna have to go the over. He says it about Jesse Bates, Eli Apple, Von Bell, Joe Burrow,
That's a
Joe
very
Mixon.
That's a very Cincinnati-centric team.
He loves Cincinnati. He lives in Cincinnati. He played for Cincinnati. And on the Rams, he's going to go with Sony Michel and Sean McVay. He really likes Sean McVay. Both of the announcers love Sean McVay. He's like the Aaron Rodgers of the Super Bowl.
That's a good one. That's definitely a good one.
And Cooper Kupp, because he went to Eastern Washington.
Yeah, Cup. You always got to get Cup in there.
Yeah.
How many times will they say something about like the experience of Sean McVay and how he's like
4.
4? Yeah, I'm gonna go with at least 7.
They're going to talk about that Washington Redskins coaching staff. You got Kyle Shanahan. You got that Michael McDonald dude for the Dolphins. You got Sean McVay. You got Matt LaFleur. They're going to mention it. You know it.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Good one down there. Anything else? What other props do we have? Let's go with how many. What is the number of sacks on Joe Burrow?
I'm going to go with
By the Rams
6.
defense. 6. That's a lot.
1 by
I'm
Donald,
gonna go with 3.
2 by
I think
Von
that's a
Miller,
lot.
2 by Leonard Floyd, and 1 by Eric Weddle on a blitz. On a cover 0.
Eric Weddle is gonna get in there.
He is.
Anything else? We need to end on one more good one. One stupid.
Will this
one
be
stupid.
Al Michaels' last game in the
No.
NFL?
I mean, probably.
Sad to think about.
Sad. It's very
He's
sad.
my favorite.
Here's one. Will Odell Beckham Jr. score a touchdown?
Ooh. I'm going to go with no. Overhyped. The Super Bowl is not ready for him. It would have been if he was a Giant, but not as a Ram.
I'm gonna go with yes.
Wow.
I think that they hit him deep in the third quarter. About 2 minutes left.
Interesting.
It's gonna be big. Everyone's gonna say Baker is the problem. OBJ was not the problem, and it's gonna change the narrative on a lot of things. You know.
Will there be a heroic play in the Super Bowl that everyone
I think so.
remembers?
I mean, I think the NFL scriptwriters really took charge this
They did.
playoffs. They're not gonna let up for the Super Bowl.
Any prediction?
Do we think
What will it
is this game gonna go to overtime? What's the prediction here?
I'm going to go bold. I'm going to say it will go to overtime.
I feel like that's like a consensus, like hot take pick.
Yeah.
here. Yeah. I mean, the scriptwriters, they deserve an
They do.
Oscar at this point. It's a great NFL playoff.
It has
So
been.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. And then Frat Stafford leads them down the field to OBJ, Cooper Kupp, and they kick a field goal for the win with Matt Ginn.
Yeah, I like it.
That's it. That is the Super Bowl episode. We will see you later.